first NLP Gym workshop was taught by NLP legend and early developer Judith DeLozier. What has she been up to recently? Stay tuned.
Here we are.
Damon here with NLP Gym, and I'm here with Judith DeLozier.
Hello, I'm Judith DeLozier. Welcome to Santa Cruz, California. You can probably see the beach boardwalk in the background here. If not, you can at least see the ocean.
I haven't seen you, it feels like, for all year.
It's been a long time.
Where have you been?
Oh, wow. Let me stop and think. What month is this? This would be the beginning of September. So, let me think. I think back in March, I was in China for pretty much the whole month. In Hong Kong, Malaysia, in Kuala Lumpur, Hangzhou, which is the most livable city in China, which was really lovely. Been to...
So it's been a slow year.
Yeah, it's been a slow year. I know I've been other places. Oh, I've been to Canada, and I was...
And so all this is just vacation, right?
No, this is all work. This is all...
So you mean you're teaching NLP in all these countries?
I'm teaching NLP in all of these countries and have for many, many years. And so I get a great opportunity to go around the country and kind of see different practitioners, different master practitioner programs, trainer programs, and then just specialty programs of all kinds.
And so it's interesting you're not teaching a whole lot of NLP here. I mean, you are some, but not a whole lot here.
Yeah, well, I kind of had started to step back from NLPU after many, many years with Robert Dilts up at the university. We worked together for, we've worked together for over 40 years, off and on. But in the last 23 or 24 years, we've worked together at NLP University. And, you know, I'm just not getting any younger. So over the last few years, I've started to kind of try to take my steps back. What I call kind of retirement, but in reality, I've been retired my whole life, or semi-retired my whole life, because I have a choice about how I use my time.
Now, you are aware that you taught the first workshop for NLP Gym that NLP Gym ever had.
I know,
Actually,
I did, didn't I?
Before NLP Gym even had the name NLP Gym,
That's
you
right.
taught the first workshop.
Oh my gosh, I didn't realize that. I do remember having a good time, and I still have pictures of everybody. It was a lot of fun. That's right.
Do you remember how that came about?
Gosh.
It was my master practitioner training.
Yeah.
It was the last day.
Yeah. And
does it ring a bell?
No, but Kelly's rings a bell. Sitting at Kelly's.
Well, we had talked, I told you about my practice group.
Yeah.
And then you'd come to talk to my practice group.
Right, that's right.
And then later, it was the last day of my master practitioner training at NLP University. I was a student, I just finished my testing, you were having lunch, and we were talking.
And I said, you can do this.
Well, I was walking out the door, and you said, Damon, I turned around and I said, what? And you said, tell your practice group, or ask your practice group what they would like to learn from me, and we'll do a one-day workshop, and we'll make it really affordable.
Oh, I totally forgot about that.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
wow. Good on me.
Yeah, I was like, my jaw kind of hit the floor, and then I thought, and I think I told you, I said, well, I hope you're willing to make good on that, because we're going to do that. And sure enough, a few months later, we did it.
It was fun, too. We had a lot of fun, and I met some people I hadn't met before, and that's always cool. Yeah.
And like I told you over lunch, we're going to do our first, NLP Gym is going to do our first practitioner training starting in January. It'll be 8 3-day weekends over 8 months, so it's going to be a long training.
It'll be a long training, and I think it'll be very comprehensive. It'll be very deep. It'll be very rich. And I know that Damon was influenced in his NLP career at NLP University, because he did almost all his training in NLP at NLPU and with NLP California. And so I know he'll have a really strong basis to work from to make it an even richer and deeper and more beautiful experience for people. I highly recommend it. And it's local.
Yeah. Well, that's what I was going to say too. Would you join us for that? Would you
I
teach
would love to
some
join
of that?
you. I would love to join you for that. I would be happy to teach some of that.
Wonderful.
Great.
All right. Well,
all right.
Any good NLP advice you can give to, because I get this a lot, people who are just starting out.
Yeah.
I think a lot of the people who watch these videos are people who haven't had NLP training yet, and they're interested in it. Any advice for them? Because I get that question a lot. Do you have any advice for people who are just starting out?
Yeah, I think the advice for people just starting out is to sit with yourself and go, you know, do I want to take life as a hero journey? Do I want to stay in the village and maybe live a life of quiet desperation? Do I want to create something in my life that I have been struggling with creating? Do I want choice about how how I live my life in some ways in terms of self-leadership and self-health. I think there's many, many aspects, but if you're not satisfied with something in your life, it's a good place to go and start to uncover and reveal what could stop, what is creating that, and what you can do to have that be different. And I wouldn't say that lightly. It's been that I've been around for almost 45 years in NLP. I've seen businesses started. I've seen books written. I've seen businesses get better at what they do. Families heal. I mean, there's a lot of juice and a lot of tools and a lot of skills and concepts that you will find extremely useful personally and professionally in your life.
And for those of you who are watching this, and if you don't know who Judith is, basically she was here at the beginning, here in Santa Cruz. She was
known as the goddess of NLP.
And you're the co-author of Turtles All the Way Down with John Grinder.
Yeah.
You're the co-author of the most definitive work of NLP, the Encyclopedia of NLP with Robert Dilts.
Yeah, also Volume 1 of NLP, Volume 2 of NLP, Milton Erickson's Volume 2 with Richard and John.
You met New Milton.
You
knew Virginia.
New Virginia, did very shortly, met Moshe.
And most people didn't meet Fritz
No,
because he
was already passed
away at the time. But you were basically, did you come in right before NLP was named NLP, or did you come in right after?
Yeah, before NLP had a name.
Before NLP.
Yeah, before it was named.
And you actually saw the manuscripts before it was published of
Structure Magic. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, John gave me the Structure of Magic. We were dating at the time, and he gave me the manuscript before it was published and asked me, just said, read it and tell me what you think.
And you called it the meta model?
The meta model, yes. I said, coming from social science, it was very difficult to kind of get through it, because it seemed technical.
Get through it.
Yeah, but I got it in the end and went, this is revolutionary and it's evolutionary. People will really be able to understand themselves in a way they haven't been able to understand. And that's the beauty of NLP from my perspective. It's about having awareness of our process and what works and what doesn't, and what we can do about it. Yeah.
That's what it's been all about for me too.
Me too.
All right, well, check out our website, nlp-gym.com. Follow us on Facebook. Subscribe to this YouTube channel so you can get these videos on a regular basis.
Yeah.
And I hope to see you real soon at one of our free practices, at one of our workshops, or especially at one of our practitioner trainings, our first practitioner training that's coming up in January.
Goodbye for now.
Take care.
Hope to see you next year. Bye-bye.